Hello again, folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors. Now today is cleaning day again, and on the table here we have a pistol that actually belongs to the deputy's wife. This is the Canik TP9 Elite SC, so nice and little compact Canik. But we'll show you guys how we're going to clean it today. Alright, so let's jump straight into it. Just so you guys know, with any cleaning video, there are going to be people that are going to comment, you're doing it wrong. There's 100 different ways of doing it. This is just how I do it. And it's worked for me for a little bit over a decade, and I've never had any issues with my pistols. Alright, so that being said, let's take a look at what we're going to be needing today. Okay, so firstly I'm going to be using some break-free CLP. Alright, so this stuff is pretty good. The military's used CLP for ages, so I'm sure you can trust it. I'm also going to be using the Hoppe's branded bore snake. Now I like to use the Hoppe's brand because I trust them. I've heard some horror stories about some of the knockoff ones. We are also going to be using a little polymer brush. Now this brush is from an AR cleaning kit, but you can buy these for next to nothing on Amazon. We're going to use a microfiber cloth, which is already kind of dirty. And we may or may not use a little bit of Tetra gun grease, right? So yeah, if you guys hear weird noises in the background, I do have a very hyperactive husky, so that might be him, and any of the hair you might see on screen might also be his, so please bear with me on that one. Okay, so what I'm also going to use is I'm going to just use this little needle applicator to oil some of the parts up. Okay, so let's get straight to it. This gun breaks down very similar to a Glock. So what we're going to do is we're going to relieve the tension on the slide a little bit, pull down on our two tabs and press the trigger. So we're going to release the pressure on the slide a little, just a little bit like that. Pull down on the tabs, press the trigger. So you'll see the slide going forward a little bit like that. Now from this point forward, you pull up on the slide and it comes straight off, right? Okay, from this point, we remove the recoil spring by putting a bit of pressure on the back and it comes right out. Next, we're going to take the barrel, I'm going to lift it from the back, push it forward, and it'll lift right out. And there you have a field stripped Canik. Alright guys, from here the first thing I'd like to do is I grab my CLP and I grab the barrel and I spray some down the barrel, a good amount so it foams, as you can see, and I'm going to put that aside. Now the reason why we do that is so that the CLP can break down any carbon, etc. that's in the barrel, and we'll get back to that in a little while. Now we're going to do the same with the slide. Now we're going to tilt the slide forward because you don't want any oil to get into that striker channel there, right? And we're going to give it a good little smush of CLP in there. And the same with the lower, and give it a bit of CLP on the metal frame there. And maybe just a little bit back here where the trigger mechanism is. Alright. And now we're going to grab a brush, and this is our little nylon brush, and we're just going to start scrubbing the inside of that slide. Again, just tilting it forward, just making sure we're not getting any oil in that striker channel. And we just give it a good old scrub down. Now I'm not going to meticulously do that because otherwise you're going to get really bored watching this video. And we do the same with the lower here. Give it a good old scrub, try and get all the carbon out as much as you possibly can. And now we're just going to leave everything for about 5 minutes so that the CLP can break down any additional carbon, and then we'll come back to it.
A few minutes later.
Alright guys, now that the CLP has had a chance to do its job, let's get back to this barrel here. I like to give this feed ramp a nice scrub down. Get all the carbon out of there as much as possible. Then we're going to go over to our bore snake. I'm going to unravel this guy just to make sure there's no knots in it and stuff like that. And this is where it's fairly simple. Lots of people use patches and stuff over here. I just like to use the bore snake. So basically all you do is you thread that little weight through. And you pull it through a couple of times. You probably won't be able to see it on camera here, but that is a shiny barrel. Okay. So we're going to take our microfiber cloth next. Give that a bit of a wipe down. Now we're going to do the same with the slide. Everywhere where we had the CLP in the scrub, we're going to be wiping it down with our cloth, trying to get all that excess oil out of there. And we're going to also do the same with the grip module, or the lower as you might want to call it. Getting all the additional CLP out of there. So guys, usually if it's very, very cold weather, I wouldn't recommend using grease on a gun, but since we're a little bit past that, we can certainly do a few drops. So what I like to do with the grease is I would just put a little bead on the rails. Maybe there, maybe there, maybe there, just a little bit, not very much, because we don't want it too greasy, but we want it to just lubricate those rails a little bit. Then I'll take my needle applicator and we put some oil, a little bit in there where the barrel and the slide ride, and I usually put a little bit in there where the trigger mechanism is, just a little bit, so we don't have to go overboard with it. And it's as simple as that, guys. So what we're going to do next is we are going to just reassemble our firearm. So first things first is we put our barrel back in. Then we go for our recoil assembly, of course with the big side forward. And you just want to put some good old-fashioned pressure on there, make sure it clicks into that. And then we're going to put our slide back. Now again, this one is a little bit different from other pistols where you have to go over that extractor there with the slide. All right, and then you can see it'll kind of fall onto the rails. Now we just rack it a bunch of times, and there you go, reassembled. So let's do a function check. Perfect. And I also like to give it a bit of a wipe down on the outside to make it look nice and pretty. Hopefully we got all the dog hair off of there. And there you have it, guys, a clean pistol for your next range day. I hope you found this useful. It's quick and easy, works really well. I actually do this with most pistols just as when I get them, before their first range day, just to get some of the factory gunk out of there. So if you guys learned something new or were a little bit entertained, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. That's very important because 98% of our viewers aren't subscribed yet, and it helps everybody in the 2A community. As always, you all stay safe, and we'll see you next time.